in this episode.
Hey guys, in this episode today we've got insulation. We're setting the walls so that they're hurricane proof, and we're also starting to put the sheeting up, which you can see here. I'm about 6 weeks behind, so yeah, as I go through editing, I got so much stuff. It's just breaking it up into the right bits. But what that leads me to do is that going forward, and this is starting tomorrow, I'm going to do some daily updates to kind of keep you guys in the loop, along with catching up, because I've got so much material. I'm probably going to start doing vlogs on a 1 week basis as opposed to a 2 week. So if you like this, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share it, hit that bell, do all that other stuff. I have 4 videos in the pipes right now, and I think the Tractor Palooza one will probably be pretty cool. So enjoy.
And now,
But it's better. I've been taking a break the last couple of days, although it's more for me and my dogs. We're supposed to be on permanent vacation nowadays, aren't we? At least that's what the previous 50 years of work says. Hey, this is what it should look like. And this is a basic cut. I wanted to see how it fit. I'm probably going to cut it like in half, or I'm going to make 2 4x8s. It's only 78 inches across, so I'll do a 39 inch and 39, so they overlap. And so then they'll be right up against that. And we'll have a trim strip on this at each spot. But those are going to be exposed. I was going to go straight across, and I would have to buy about 3 dozen windows right now, because I couldn't see myself having a big long wall of brown or whatever. And I think I'm going to paint this before I put them up, but I haven't chose a color. V and I have, so I don't know. Neither do I. So I might have to pick a color for the bottom, if you have any suggestions. But I had that color on the blocks before. I think it's a little too dark. I want dark. I might try to match it to that stuff, although that's a little off too. I don't like doing that. I just don't like matching it. And once again, you got a big wall of stuff. But the green's good trim. I'll probably be painting these green. I've tossed around putting rocks on it, but that's really way in the future. I don't want to do the false rock thing on it. I'll be doing it. I don't want it. All right, we're going to move back inside. I have to create hurricane straps, and also drill studs or drill threaded rod into the foundation so I can secure the walls against hurricanes. Go. All the holes that are available. Do 7 more times. All right, guys, it's Sunday morning. It's probably 120 degrees on the ground. Look, it says I need to change my filter. I forgot to change it. But when you measure this, it's actually coming out around 68 degrees, even though it says 73. 70 degrees. Yeah. All right. Let's go over to the wall. On this side of the insulation, it's measuring 78 right now. Remember, there's holes in a lot of places. Now, if we go over to the part of the wall that doesn't have it, 105. So we definitely get a significant reduction in temperature, but that's a standard insulation know-how thing. We got one more set of panels going on this wall, which should lessen that because it's not gonna, this is black sheeting on the other side, which absorbs heat, which makes it higher. But once we get the lighter panels on, the wood, the outer sheeting, the finish panel, you should see it drop down significantly, and then concurrently it'll drop down here. Yeah, what got me is I was getting ready to, oh man, this thing's separating out on me. I was getting ready to do something here, and this is hot, really hot when I whipped it up. It's 95 now. It's cooling down real fast, but when you turn it down here, down there it says like 120. Wow. 118. It'll range out. All right. So I'm actually gonna put, what am I gonna put down there? Oh, one of my threaded rods I'm gonna drill into the concrete and adhese it and all that junk. All right. haven't epoxied them, but they're all fitted, test fitted. Drop that one in. This board I gotta do something with, so I can put it in there. But yeah, they've all been test fitted all the way down. And then that one over there, which you can't see, but I just had to crawl in there and kind of position myself for that one. So we're good. You know, out of all the things you want to do,
Fail.
haven't even got to it yet. This was like I didn't have anything in it. Down here is a whole bunch of stuff.
The troubles with fast curing epoxy.
Where the hell did the washer go? All this drop down. Epoxied up. Bastard. Is it a mixer tube?
Still not working. Boric acid time, baby.
I think I'm better. Yeah, my old vintage stereo stuff looking a bit forlorn because usually I'm playing with them. I have a tape deck that I fixed, repaired, climbed, did all that junk right there. And I can't get it back together because I ain't got no room. But when we end this whole wall, shop, all that will be going away in this restore, so I'm gonna have to make room for that guy over somewhere else. Excuse me. I was working with the fiberglass and I didn't have a mask on. I have a mask like a dummy. I didn't put one on. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff out here that needs to be looked at once I get the shop together. And of course, that's the inner thing that's kind of pushing me on. So I gotta get to that. It's a to-do list that's longer than my wife will give me in during when we're gardening. My wife doesn't do to-do lists, by the way. All right, so that's it for now. I'm gonna continue on. Next time you'll see me, I'll be telling you how I'm putting the sheetrock on. Yeah, first one. Still haven't finished putting the insulation up, but I thought since it's a nice morning, I'd cut this. This one has a divot right here. I guess when we loaded and unloaded, it broke it. But I got one wall. I'm going to put I'm going to put it up on half a wall. This is the bottom piece going forward to the house, and then it will work from there. First test fit, looking good. Needs to have a little bit more trim here because these blocks were unevenly stacked. Not perfect, you know. I need to trim a little bit. I'll work on that, but I still have to do this and then fill the cracks before I do anything. I just wanted to get these out of the way if possible because they were out in the open shop. And rainy season's coming up. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm hoping only a week, but you know, I have them sitting there, got to get them done. All right.
Horrible spray foam.
I filled
Incident.
the gaps, and that was freaking nuts. If there were gaps, some of them weren't gaps. It was freaking nuts. Stuff was all over the place. I went through 2 sets of gloves, so I'm using all my old car gloves that are all garden gloves and stuff. They're all worn out. But yeah, it got everywhere. First can didn't work. I don't think I've done right there. Right up there. All I need is enough to get me get the bottoms on. So I gotta let them cure. I don't know how long it takes to cure, but I'm not gonna read the label. It's got so much stuff on it. It's got so much goo. It's pretty horrible. Anyhow. It's got so much goo on it, it's not worth even handling very much. But it looks good. We're there. Next thing is that once it cures, I'll trim it off, put those panels on, and then I think I'll continue on this quote-unquote great stuff, filling the last 2 walls so that I can get over the mess. So it does make it. All right, I'm out. All right, coming over here, this is the opposite side of that black screen. We were 100 and something, 107. We're looking at 81 right now. Actually on this we're looking at, actually comes out another degree, 80. Anyhow, that's what that R19 in a 6-inch wide wall will do for you. It'll cut it down quite a bit, and that's if you look in the grand scale of things. If we're looking at what our range in temperatures are here, it's actually about a 40% decrease, because our range of temperatures in Florida are like from 40 to 110 maybe. So in that range you're looking at 20 degrees of that, which is up to 40%. It might even be less, but it's a pretty significant change. So I need to get all this stuff out of here. Yeah, I need to get all this stuff out of here, because for me to put these on, I need to measure and make sure they're up above, right at the edge of the OSB, the force field boards. I don't want them any lower, and I don't have any control under it or over it unless I open it up a little bit. Also, I don't want water draining into the house, so this whole area is going to be cut down as a matter of function, and that will happen very soon. I may even do a French drain or just a rock drain here, which would basically mean I drop it a couple inches below, go about 6 inches deep, and then put river rocks on it all the way on the length, and that'll work. But right now I can't really put these guys up, cut and put them up until I get the base better, at least for me. It's a matter of what I want to do. But you seen I did one just to show how it would look, fit it up, and what will happen with this is I'll have a trim strip on this side and that side, and I may paint the cinder blocks a dark green, but that's the idea. So that's what I got so far. This is Memorial Day, so I hope you've honored your vets. I know I have a whole family full of them. My mom, my dad, myself, but I'm still here. And yeah, and all my uncles and a lot of people. Anyhow, we've had a good Memorial Day, and this is Dave from Saving Your Sanctuary, and I am out.